Welcome. In front of me I have the Endorfy, I think that's how you even pronounce this, Endorfy, whatever, Thock V2 Wireless, and I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the keyboard itself, and obviously I want to see if it does have the Thock. So let's just pop it straight open. Now I do have two seals right here. There we go, 1 and 2. Come on. There we go. Now, I don't mind the catchphrases. And this one, we are all technology heroes. What are you smoking? I don't remember if this was from this company or a different one. I think it might have been from this one. They did have like a couple different catchphrases for each different brand. Some of them were, I would say, decent. So, you know, maybe this one isn't just lending. Now, taking this out, we have our full-size mechanical keyboard. Have some manual in here, no one cares, and we have our keycap puller, along with keycap and switch puller. We have the switches right here. Two different keys, so you can replace the space, not space, enter and escape, and then braid it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you fucking cunt. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna talk about this in a second once I figure out if I'm actually correct about this one, because if I am, that this is a stupid dogshit design. Let's actually pull out some of these keys. You can see that we also have yellow switches right here already on. We have rubberized kind of like fillers right here. The spacebar doesn't have any kind of rubber in here to dampen that, but the keyboard does already sound like it's dampened pretty well. Now in terms of sound profile, I mean, it does, I guess, have Thock, but it's something about it just doesn't sound the best, I would say. This just sounds meh. Now, one of the cooler things is we do have a wheel right here that can be pressed down. We have on the sides our switch, so we have wireless, cable, and off mode right here. Then here we just have routings for our cable for charging purposes. We have our dongle, the 2.4 gigahertz one. We have another keycap puller. I'm struggling to pull out myself. All right, there's like a latch. Okay, no, I'm not gonna bother with this, but it is a keycap puller right here. Second one. We also have kickstand or kick feed, whatever you want to call it, and two different ones. So yeah, now while I'm already at the back, let's check this out. I am going to be probably very displeased with this one. Did it actually plug in? I don't think it did, but let's just give it a shot. Yep, it didn't plug in. Yep, okay, so now the reason I am displeased is because these dipshits decided to put a Type-C just because they are literally by law required. But these absolute fucking cunts decided to make this a proprietary Type-C. Why? Literally, why? So if you pay attention to this cable that they provide you, that you will be required to use, and if you lose it, you fucking shit out of luck, is they do have cutouts on here. And well, this protrusion doesn't really matter, but it gives you a clear indication that this cable isn't normal, because these cutouts basically prevent me from plugging in this all the way, because I don't have any cutouts like this. So the plastic in there gets in the way of me being able to plug in a normal standard Type-C cable, because some dipshit decided to not make it a standard. Now, things being said, you could take a chisel and literally get rid of this shitty design right here, these plastic wedges right there, and just open this up by literally damaging the keyboard so you can plug in a normal Type-C instead of being forced to use this piece of shit. So, I am already negative about this. So, this needs to be kind of said that just because you don't like the inclusion that you need to put a Type-C, no one gives a shit. You're not supposed to do this bullshit. You can go piss off with this shit. So, I hope they didn't sponsor this, because I don't really care if they did, to be completely honest, because bullshit like this is unacceptable. There is no reason to put this. No other, even the shittiest manufacturers, Logitech, anyone else, doesn't even do this bullshit. But these special snowflakes decided that, yeah, let's make the Type-C be basically proprietary. What the fuck are you even thinking? So, let's move over to the build quality. We do have metal body right here, at least at the top. At the bottom, it's made out of plastic. The dampening right here is solid. It definitely heard better. Keyboard switches don't sound like they're lubed, and if they are barely, like, just grazed by lube, if anything. The reason I'm pointing that out is because I literally have a low-free keyboard right here, which I presume probably doesn't cost that much more or less. And this one decided to not skimp out on lube. And typing on this one actually feels pleasant. This isn't bad, but the definition of calling your keyboard Thock would imply that you should have a decent Thock, and you don't. So when a $99 keyboard that is also wireless, wired, and has also a knob, just forgoes the number pad, can do literally the same thing while also having a low profile switches in there that are also replaceable and lubed, you're kind of doing it wrong. Oh, and additionally, I'm not handicapped by the plug right here, so I can plug in any Type-C to charge it and connect it. And I also have a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Yay! So generally, just negative outlook on this one, just because of primarily that plug. Otherwise, without that plug, if you can just use any kind of cable, you should be fine with this. This is just generally first look, so I don't know how well it works specifically wirelessly, which will be the most important portion of it, considering this is a wireless keyboard. But as a general feel and look of it, it's fine. Gray, kind of silvery look to it. I guess that just depends on your setup if it's gonna fit or not. I do like the fact that it does have this knob right here for whatever control volumes or other things, along with the press to it. But I am also a fan of smaller keyboards and also low profile, not the standard like switches like this one. So in general, it's fine if you don't consider the Type-C. Now, with that being said, I hope you've learned something here, and if you did, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.